Kingdom Grind Radio, DJ Network, Little D, Country Biscuit, Just B. Let's get it. Kingdom Grind Radio, you know what it is. Yes, sir. Every Tuesday night, 7-8 p.m. Do it for the kingdom, so you know they going in. Woo. Kingdom Grind Radio, let the show begin. Sure. DJ Network on the ones and two. Little D, she bring the new Country Biscuit top 20. Just be, you know he chillin'. It's Kingdom Grind. It's Kingdom Grind. It's Kingdom Grind. Yeah, yeah, it's Kingdom Grind. Kingdom Grind on your radio. You know what it is. Kingdom Grind on your radio. Let the show begin. Kingdom Grind on your radio. You know what it is. Kingdom Grind on your radio. Let the show begin.
Yeah. It is going down, ladies and gentlemen, in a major way. You're rocking with the Kingdom Grind Radio Show. My name is DJ Network.
It's your girl, Lil D, who back on Extended PTO. Ay. It's your girl, could you Biscuit? What up, y'all? Ay.
And your boy, Jess B. VOG.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kingdom Grind Radio Show on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
A show that you want to hear. We appreciate you for tuning in. We love you so much for tuning in. Tell your mama, your grandmama, or tell somebody to tune in.
Them.
It is going down today. Is that me? Who is it?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's
but we
me.
can keep
Okay.
rolling.
All right, so it's going down a major way. So check it out. The topic of first of all, the show is sponsored by Church Van Music.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you support Church Van Music. They're doing some great things in the community.
Yes.
They're producing books, albums, all kind of stuff, and they have a big thing coming up next month. 2 projects coming from their CEO. So definitely pay attention to that. Call up to the show 323-910-4284, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a special guest in the building. Who do we have today, guys? We got a special guest.
We got the gospel rapper Hi-Lite Real in the building.
The one that wears the WW Christian belt.
Come on.
He got a belt, y'all. He's a straight wrestler in
You
the
about to
building.
suplex you one time with the raps.
Yeah, that might be a song. That might be a song. Suplex on the raps.
Hey, I want my 10% cut. So if I see a suplex title, run my money.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
going down. It's going down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about on the show 10 ways to support your indie artist in 10 minutes or less.
All
10
right.
minutes. Not long period of time. We're going to just 10 minutes. I need you to do these 10 things for 10 minutes, and then we good. And then the talk of the internet, we're going to be talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me slap you.
What is going on with Chris? What is going on with Will and Chris Rock with the slapping situation at the Oscars? They're going crazy. Was it justified or unjustified? That's the question we're going to ask today, ladies and gentlemen. And we got Country Business. She's going to tell us where to go if you want to get away just for a few, for a day or so with your boo, or you just want to
With
get
your
away.
homies.
Yeah, with your homies or anything. So Country Business going to tell you that.
Yeah.
And we're going to go straight into the show. Praying to God, just be.
We always got to ask first because sometimes it be a little off.
Where we go?
Where you going?
Where you going? What is it?
Keep with your name.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that. I don't understand.
Oh, he got us off guard with that one. I was like, just be left the building.
He was waiting to do that. He said, I'm going to do that, man. Get out of here.
Had his spinal cord issue with that one.
Yeah, the spirit told me that was coming. But no weapons forming against you should prosper. So it's going down. So hold on, what you got? I heard you got a throwback list for us today.
Y'all got a throwback list.
Okay, what we got?
I ain't on it, but I got a throwback list, though.
You're not throwback.
I've been in this game about years. Number 5, corn. What is Hawthorne? I'm supposed to. Hawthorne.
The lady,
Hawthorne?
Hawthorne.
Won't it?
Won't he do it?
Yep.
Number 4, Dietrich Hatton.
Okay.
Yes.
Be Like Jesus.
I've been listening to his album. It's good.
Number 3, Kurt Franklin, The Small Man. Revolution.
The small man.
Small man.
Y'all got some name for these people. You a Dragon Ball Z.
Number 2,
Okay.
Trip Lee,
Okay.
Sweet Victory.
I've been
Okay,
listening
cool.
to his stuff too.
Cool.
And number 1, haven't heard from them in 10 years, Uncle Reese.
Uncle Reese.
Till I pass out.
I seen him
He's a
at.
family man.
Oh, he is?
He's a family man, but he's been doing good. He's been touring.
Okay, cool. Shout out to Uncle Reese. Shout out. And what we got for movie of the week?
And number 0, Just Be VOG. Oh, and the movie of the week.
That's not a
God
number.
bless.
That's not a number. That's not a number.
The movie of the week, God Bless the Broken Road.
Okay, cool.
Like
So,
he blessed Chris Rock chin. And move along.
please make sure you pray for Chris Rock and
His chin.
Will Smith and all that nonsense and Miss Jada Pickett and everything.
Please pray for her.
Yeah, pray
she
for
just
that.
sat there and looked at him.
Yeah, pray for that. It's a tough situation. We're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be giving our opinion and stuff like that. So, country, where can we go? Where can we go to get away? Because everybody's stressed out. You see Will Smith jumping on stage, people robbing people. They done turned the truck over on the expressway.
Man,
We need to get away. Country, where can you take us? Where can you take us, country?
All right, so we're going to go to Terrytown and Sleepy Hollow
Okay.
in New York City, NYC.
So we're going to NY. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go straight on up, and here we go. So Sleepy Hollow may be familiar to fans of the short story.
Okay.
But there's more to this town than that. Fans of Washington Irving's work and this TV show should pay a visit to his home, Sunnyside, as well as Sleepy Hollow Cemetery.
Okay.
Where the headless horseman chased Ichabod Crane.
There's a lot going on over there.
There's a lot going on, but then you send us to a headless place.
You know, some people like that darkness. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to be spooked. Okay?
Maybe spanked.
They spanked too. You know, they like that too.
What do you plan on doing when you get there, country?
You know, hey, I'm not going, so we just, you know. But I'm just letting some people know who might be like, you know, like to do that.
Okay.
So for something less spooky, carve out time to visit the area's historic mansions. See, I'll do that.
What?
Such
What
as
they got?
Rockefeller Estate, Kykutt, and Terrytown's Lyndhurst, once owned by a railroad baron. Stop for a meal at Blue Hill at Stone Barns, a celebrated restaurant located on a working farm. So fresh from the farm onto the table.
I think you need to do commercials. I think you really missing your calling because that was like a commercial that you just produced right there.
Okay,
really
run me my bag.
I think it's going
So,
there.
insider tip, Irving is famous for his iconic literary characters, including Brom Bones, Ichabod Crane, and Rip Van Winkle. But few people know he was also the what? If you know who it is, drop a comment right now in our live on Facebook.
It is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Country Biscuit. She's telling us where to go, where to get away, because we need to get away. We stressed out.
Why go away to some headless person though?
Because it might be a little adventure.
Some people like that.
Yeah,
you know
some
what I'm
people
saying?
like
you
that.
got little 5
You
points.
getting
they
away
got all
from
that.
you getting away from dark to go to darker.
Well, you know, little 5 points got a lot of dark going on, so
Yeah,
they might like
yeah.
to, you know, do that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the mansions, and then you got a restaurant. So you know, hey,
Then you got the food from the farm to the
you know
table.
what I'm saying? Freshness.
It just
healthy.
might be fun. Just think of some fun stuff to do, man. God.
We just
Lee.
saw chickens on a daggone truck,
We
so
going
that's
digital.
fresh.
We going digital. All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, that is Country Biscuit. Where we going? She let us know. So that's where we going. All right, y'all, we got a little D with the T right here coming up.
She's not here.
You gotta do how she do. I'm
okay.
the D with the T.
She's
can't do
not
her,
here.
I can't do her voice, but check it out, ladies and gentlemen. It was a moment in history for us at the Oscar. Besides the slap, it was Will Packer. His production team is an all-black cast.
Yes,
And they produced the Oscars.
sure did, all the way down to the chefs.
So it took that long,
To let us in.
Years,
To let us
94
in.
years.
for us to
God,
get to
no, we
produce the
almost
show.
made it.
And then somebody gets slapped on the time they finally let us.
It is
Get
going down.
somewhere.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, look, we want to let's give a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause.
We made it.
We made it halfway. We made it halfway.
Halfway.
It's not clapping, we slapping.
Oh Lord! All right, Tiffany Hadden, superstar Tiffany Hadden. She stood up. She said that was a beautiful thing that Will Smith did for stepping up for his wife. So if you date Tiffany Hadden, you might need to slap some people too.
Chivalry is not dead.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, coming up, Chris Rock said, "Look, I'm gonna take this on the chin. Ticket sales went up, but
Sure
I'm
did.
not gonna press charge against Will Smith." So he didn't
They
press charge.
friends. They homies. You know?
I don't want to be friends with you. You hit me like that. I just ain't hitting me like that.
Okay, we're going to talk about it. We're going to get
Okay,
into
we're gonna talk
it.
about it. Okay, the governor of Florida, he signed a bill talking about you can't talk about no kind of sexual stuff or
That
nothing
gay
like that.
stuff.
Can't talk about none. Yeah, the gay stuff. You can't talk about he signed.
We
the
in
bill.
Georgia, so you can't stop us from saying
The
it.
bill is official. You can't talk anything about sexual. You can't teach anything sexual about to the kids in school.
That's
must be.
crazy because you fight for your rights. You want to be equal and all that stuff there and everything like that. And once you get in and put your pinky toe in there, now you want to control the narrative. Okay, so you got a whole freaking street with rainbow colors on it and everything like that. So just be happy and do you and be you, whatever you choose to do. Stop trying to control and tell people what they can and cannot do.
Country, what are we talking about?
The doggone gay stuff.
Where at?
What?
You talking about here in Georgia?
Everywhere. God darn it.
What in the world just happened?
Everywhere.
I don't know.
Everywhere.
This show is not sponsored by Churchman Music or Kingdom Grind. It's only to Country Biscuit.
I can speak on it for a reason.
Okay, well, you spoke on it, sister.
You already spoke on it.
Spoke on it. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It is going down, page way. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this topic, ladies and gentlemen. 10 ways to support indie artists in 10 minutes or less. All right? It's ways that you can support. You might know an artist. You might know an artist. You might know your friend might be an artist, might be a painter or a poet or any type of those. And these how you can support them in 10 minutes. Number one, the easiest thing in the book. Everybody has social media. Follow them on social media.
I'm saying,
It's
just
just a-
click it.
Good job. Took the words right out of my mouth. All right?
Don't just look and keep scrolling.
I know,
click
just
it.
being a ghost.
Then
out
when
there.
you see us, man, I saw your post. Why you didn't like it then?
Yeah. Okay, the next thing is engage with their social media content.
Leave a comment.
Good job. There we
Share.
go. There we go. And then you took the word share is number 3.
Yeah.
So share is number 3. So right there, these are 3 things that you can do. Okay.
Share your money.
You know
Oh,
what? That
okay.
is somewhere on the list. 'Cause
Yeah, that
it
might.
is.
Okay.
It's in the midst of it.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I don't think we. Oh yeah. It could be that. It could
Yep.
be. It could be number 5. Buy
It
the merch.
could.
Buy the merch.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
you sharing the wealth from your pockets and bank account onto buying my merch and
Okay.
dice.
Yeah. Okay, artists. This is another thing. I need you to have some good merch. Like.
Oh yeah.
You have to, if you want, the people to buy your stuff, you have to produce a good looking t-shirt that I can wear.
Not for the West End flea market stuff.
Yeah, none of that. If you got a chain or some kind of stuff, produce it nice so I can really rep you and rep your company and rep your merch. Now, if it's ugly, I don't want to buy it.
I want to wash the shirt, and when I take it out the dryer, 1, and then shrink, 2, the stuff is still on the t-shirt.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good
what I
thing,
want.
too. That's a good thing.
But present yourself too for somebody to want to buy your merch.
Oh, when
Okay.
it comes to customer service, first
No, it's
impressions.
come with your appearance.
Your appearance,
Oh,
okay.
you have to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, another thing, too, artists, make sure you wear your stuff. Wear your own stuff.
Like Dice Gamble.
Yeah,
do.
Dice Gamble. I seen a picture of that. She was in the elevator enjoying her music, and she had the CHH. So if you're gonna produce T-shirts or get your clothing line, anything like that, make sure you wear it as well.
Right.
Don't come up to me and not have on your merchandise.
I know that's
Okay,
right.
so definitely do that. Okay, all right. So we'll go to number 6.
Mm-hmm.
If you can afford it, buy the album.
I mean, nowadays albums. Streaming 99 cents. Like really,
People ain't buying, they streaming.
they streaming stuff. Come on now.
You know what I don't get? This is what I don't get.
What?
All right, so if I get Apple, so if I get a subscription to Apple, right? All right, and your song is in the Apple,
Yes.
why do I have to buy it?
That's why artists not making any money.
Because you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm already subscribed to Apple. I'm paying them, what, $10, $13. So I'm supposed to pay them $10. Then I got to turn around, and this is what the people want to say. Then I got to turn around and spend $1.99 or whatever the case may be for your project. That's what
Well,
they want to say.
I had the free one. I didn't go a step up and do the $14.99 subscription. I just listen to the commercials when they come on and go to the next song.
Well, on Apple Music?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm saying, like, when you get there, does it count? Like, say I go to your song. Does that count? Like,
You
when
come as a,
It's
you
a
just,
stream.
You just made a half of a penny.
Oh, okay.
How can you can split a penny like 8
Because
ways?
when you go to your royalty, it'll say 0.0000001.
Wow.
So you probably have to, about 20 folks have to listen to that song before you make just 1 cent.
Ooh, Lord, please stream it. Listen.
You know what I've been thinking about for real talk? I've been thinking about having like a CHH and praise like dinner. Like Puffy and them, and I'm not trying to be like the world, but maybe I am trying to be like on this comment.
They do it over here
Yeah,
too. So
they have like a dinner, like Jay-Z and them has like a Rock Nation dinner.
That sounds
And
good.
where all the artists come together, you know, they talk about what's going on in the industry, how can we help each other, support each other. Because a lot of us, just in the A, we don't know each other.
True.
We don't know, and we tried it one time before, if y'all remember, at the pizza joint. We tried it at the pizza
Yeah, we
joint.
did.
Yeah, we tried
We
the pizza
did.
joint, and we all came out and we was rocking. But the fact of the matter, everybody just didn't stay consistent with it. So
I think we need to pull out some contracts. Say, well, you agree to do this and that and all that, and then so there you go.
okay, cool. And then last thing, but not least, engage with their material all over the web. So that means like.
Or from
like
eight
they
above.
stuff. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you can support independent artists in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just like you put your food in the microwave, you hit it,
Ding.
and you can support your artist. Easy ways. Now, it doesn't even cost that much. Maybe the buying a project or whatever, but it doesn't cost that much to support your artist, your local artist. And I think the best thing is word of mouth. Word of mouth is the best thing. Word of mouth. Just tell somebody about the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like Just Be got a project coming out in the next 2 days. I bet. Hey, I know an artist that got some dope music. Hey, check him out. Buy his t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So definitely word of mouth. It still works, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Let's get to this topic that everybody and their grandma is talking about. And Just Be tried it on me. But the no weapons that's formed against me shall prosper, ladies and gentlemen. So what do y'all think? I didn't get to watch it. I didn't get to watch the
I saw
Oscars.
I didn't watch it either.
I didn't watch the Oscars.
I watched it.
I think it was put together. I think that was. I don't even think that's real.
You thought it was staged.
I think it was staged. So what you think, Jess? What you think? And what you would have did if you was Chris Rock?
I would have been Will.
You would have been Will.
But the simple fact, you talking about somebody who got a disease.
Who got disease?
That's how she.
Oh, it's Jada. You talking about Jada?
Mm-hmm.
But Chris Rock say he didn't know nothing about it. They wrote the joke for him to say that.
Oh, they set him up.
Right.
But see, the fact of the matter, he said something about the last time. So this has been kind of like I said
Brewing
something
up.
before. You're brewing up or whatever. Fact of the matter. And then real talk. Will Smith has been going through a lot of stuff with the entanglement situation.
Yeah, the entanglement.
And then Jada's still in love with Tupac.
That love ain't never gonna die. So he can hang
So he
that
tried to
up.
be Tupac then.
Somebody put on there said Jada wasn't impressed by he slapping Chris Rock. Tupac would have shot him.
Okay, he would have shot him. Just let them rounds fly.
That's what I'm saying. So,
But no, if you would have saw what happened when he started joking about that, you saw the expression on her face that it hurt her though.
Yeah, he was laughing at
Because
first.
he was laughing, but when he saw her face, he like, oh no,
Yeah,
you went too far.
right.
but he's a comedian. That's what they do.
Yeah, but
And you in the front row.
But some stuff you just got to discern, there are some jokes you just keep to yourself.
But I don't know how he didn't know because she do the red table talk with her mom and her daughter, and she talks about it all the time. And we watched her. I did because I like the show, and watched her journey of her hair coming out and then having to cut it and now just go completely bald. So I don't understand how he did not know, for one. Two,
Huh?
what?
You may not have known.
You know, but I mean, people talk about it all the time, whether you watch it or not. Okay, well, that's my opinion. And then two, when it comes to the fact that a woman that loses their hair, it's almost like our pride and joy. Yes, we cut it off and we'll go back. But when it comes to alopecia and it's connected to like there may be something going on in your body and everything like that. That is. It's touchy, she went through so much, she cried on the show, it's stressful for us as women that we being bald by choice is different, but you got to be bald because your hair is just completely gone. Yeah. So when he did the G.I. Jane and part 2 and all that stuff, yeah, when she was like, and he looked at her.
I think Will said if he was going to do it, I think he should have hollered at him in the back.
I agree with that too.
Let's go in the back.
But I'm gonna be 100. It could be staged because they finna make money off this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
Both of them.
Social media is just.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
everywhere
because
viral.
Will Smith is a Hollywood rapper, but You know the gang is finna. Them gangsters finna. That was OG. And then you got Chris Rock. Show just sold out as soon as he got slapped. So he got slapped to some blessings.
But you got
He got slapped into some blessings.
But you got to realize this too. You got to realize, so a lot of people think it's staged because if you do your research about the Oscars, I think the last couple years that the Oscar aired, they haven't been the number one show. So
They've been
I
struggling.
think it's staged.
So they needed something to spark that to say, okay, hey, let's do something. And,
It probably was staged because he was laughing before.
He was.
and then they got Will, they got him, Black Cat. So they needed something to spark. They could have been, or it could have been Will is tripping. Will is going through some stuff because I mean his relationship. Oh, he was at the red table thing that you was talking about. He was shedding tears, crying.
He was crying.
You know what I'm saying? You know he's been going through like a
He
little.
probably mad because he let a young dude outdo him.
No, but you know what? No, it wasn't. If you listen to that table talk, they all agreed on that.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
he
they already
didn't think the young boy was gonna outdo him and his wife fall in love with it.
Well, Jada really, if you really talk, Jada really didn't fall in love with the situation.
no, he fell in love with
Austin.
her.
But
Yeah.
she kept going back.
I mean, you know, that's when it comes to physicalities, but when it comes to the heart, she was
Yeah, she
not.
ain't- she ain't
invested.
doing well.
She looked at him like that's the bright skinned Tupac. So
No, she knew that boy was out of pocket and had mental issues
Yeah, he
and
got
all
mental
that
issues.
stuff.
Yeah, he got
The
some
man
mental
was
issues.
wasn't rap tight.
Because he just came off that time. He was just coming off. He was blind. He had the eye situation.
The eye situation, and then all the deaths of his brother.
Yeah.
did
And
the
his
curse
sister.
jumped on her?
I don't know.
I'm asking.
Wow, you know what? When it comes to spiritual, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, because all that happened to him, and now
After.
she's going bald.
Did Will slap him?
I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
Will didn't slap
I
him.
don't know.
He probably wanted to.
He probably put him over the lap and spanked him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's going down to major. We're going to continue on with this topic, ladies and gentlemen. But we have
Jesus wept.
We have a phenomenal CHH artist that's coming up next.
What would
ladies and
Jesus
gentlemen.
do?
He will go to commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen.
Be slow to speak and slow to anger. Jim.
So
But
next,
I got. But before we go to commercial break, I got to give Chris Rock this prop
okay.
because he did operate like a Christian then. Because he showed smile.
He did. He turned
He
the
like,
other cheek.
man, I'm not gonna mess up my money, but
I think-
these lights was off.
But I think he was more shocked because they friends. Like, yo, like what?
But he realized, you know what? I touched the subject talking about your wife, and I'm sorry. You know, there's like you said, Jess. There's certain things that you just do not touch.
But I just think as a comic, you know how they are. You just know how
Yeah,
they
they
are.
haggle. So I don't care. He could have haggled him. He could have came back with some jokes and stuff like that.
But the thing is, what if he would have responded the opposite way? With his shows would have sold out. So he still got blessed behind it.
I don't know. We'll talk.
Slap me if it gonna make me more millions.
We'll keep-
Slap me.
we'll keep
Slap
it-
me well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just don't slap DJ Network because it's not going to turn
He
out
said,
pretty.
"Don't slap me."
I haven't read that part
Don't
of the
slap
Bible.
me
I
either.
turn the other cheek. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Kingdom Grind Radio Show. You're rocking with your boy DJ Network.
It's your girl Lil D.
She
Who
ain't
on
here.
extended PTO again. It's your girl, Could You Biscuit? What up, y'all?
Slap me well. Just be VOG.
All right, y'all. We'll be back. Next up, we got the biggest gospel artist in the game. He got a belt with her. Holla at your boy. We'll be right back. What up, y'all? This your boy DJ Network from the Kingdom Grind Radio Show. And if you got a party, I want to be in the place on the ones and twos to DJ at your next event. So get at us, man. 444-454-6409 for great rates. Or go to whoisdjnetwork.com and find out the prices for me. Yeah, DJ Network to hit your next party up. All right, y'all. Back to the Kingdom Grind Radio Show.
All right, and we are back. It's the Kingdom Ground Radio Show on the WCRN Radio Network. I'm your girl, could you Biscuit? What up, y'all? Aye.
Lil D ain't here.
Yeah, she
But it's your boy, Jess VOG. Slap me, Will.
All right, so look, Pastor Troy, I'm gonna just tell you right now, please do not come for me, do not come for Kingdom Ground Radio Show, because we do have a gospel rapper, hip hop rapper in the building. He go by the name Hi-Lite Real.
What's going on? Finally,
Yeah, finally you were in the building, sir.
HiLite has come to Kingdom Ground Radio. What's
Yeah.
happening,
Yeah.
people? How y'all doing, man?
We doing
Doing
good.
good, man.
How you doing?
Man, feeling great. You know what I mean? Y'all see the champ, man. Y'all see the belt around the waist, man.
Yeah, Triple H said he want his belt back.
Oh, man, well, you know, Triple H just retired, man. I put him in retirement. He just didn't tell y'all that on ESPN, but, you know, it's all good,
Okay.
man. Shout out to Triple H, man. That's
Yes. So, you're finally on the show, and so please tell everyone about yourself.
Yes, the name is HiLite Real. I always tell people don't forget the real. That's the most important part of the name. Mainly because I like to keep it real with everybody as best as I can, both as an artist and what I talk about in my music, but also like just genuinely, man, as best as I could be, man. Just be the best version of myself as I can be, you know, as we all strive to do as Christian artists. And yeah, man, I've been doing music for quite a while, man, since about 2014. Used to be a part of a group called Clear Vision Movement that was running out here in the Atlanta streets. And about 2015, kind of branched off on my own and just started kind of quietly grinding, man, and just making noise. Got the opportunity to go on tour with Mr. Dell. Shout out to Mr. Dell, you know, Memphis, Tennessee, where I'm from.
Nice.
And, you know, we did the Revolt tour around like 2016 through 2017, every summer round. And, yeah, man, just been out here, like I said, just networking and just had so much opportunities to just work with so many dope artists and including a few secular artists too as of recent, you know, which was still mind-boggling that I even got to do that. You know, artists like Lil Flip and just different things like that, man. So got something to work with Project Pat, you know, I ain't supposed to know that yet.
World.
But yeah, man, just having fun, man, and really just blessed to be here on the platforms like this and to really just do what I love, which is really just rapping about my personal life, growing up in church, being a church kid, and also being a nerd, you know, a wrestling fan, an anime fan, you know what I'm saying, a music head, you know what I'm saying, respecting the godfathers of the game, both in the secular and the Christian world, man. People that we just all grew up listening to and just really paying homage in my own way with some of the styles and just being able to have fun with it. So, yeah, man, if you want to know about HiLite Real, man, just check
Somebody
out.
just, one of your fans, Triple H, had the question he said he wanted to ask you. He said,
Okay.
tell the homeboy he ain't do a song with Just B, VOG.
Ooh, okay. Just
Triple
be-
H say he's a hot artist, so you want to know when y'all gonna do a song together.
Hey, say less, man. You know, I'm always definitely willing to work with artists, man. So holler at me in the inbox, man. Let's make something happen.
He looking at you now.
He looking at me now? Hey, say less. Let's do it.
I
I
am Just B.
I see the chain. I see what he did. I see what he did. You know how to play that all smooth. Like, okay. I see what he was trying to do.
Word.
Hey, I love it, man.
But no, man. Tell us a little bit about your style.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so I got a unique style, man. It kind of goes back to like how when you guys hear me talk, for example, like all my life, man, throughout high school, college, I always had people asking like, man, hey, where you from, man? Like, where you from?
They
Like,
don't sound like Memphis, Tennessee.
I don't sound like Memphis, you know.
Right.
I live in Atlanta, right? So like people in Atlanta ask me, they're like, hey, where you from, man? You don't sound like an Atlanta person. I'm like, it's complicated. Like, you know, in Atlanta, I gotta tell people I'm from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And then even when I went back home to Memphis, you know, they're like, "Where you from?" I'm like, man, I'm coming from Atlanta because I've been back and forth between the two cities growing up. But also, I spent a lot of summers up north where my dad lives. You know what I'm saying?
I can
So
hear
like,
it.
a lot of that northern slang from my sisters and my stepmom and them, man, that also like kind of played into my language cadence. So like, really to say like my style in music is a lot like my conversation. So like, you know, I got the lyricism, you know, like the, you know, the say the Dipsets of the world, you know, where I can rap with the best of them, you know what I'm saying? I can give you a Dirty South feel, you know, like a Lil Wayne. I can do things like Big Crit's a guy I came up listening to, you know, from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a style that I liked a lot in terms of giving that Mississippi, which is like right next door to Memphis. So, you know, listening to his music before, even with a guy like, you know, West Coast music I would listen to quite a bit, even though I'm not from the West Coast area. You know, like the T.I.'s, or not T.I., I'm sorry, T.I. for Atlanta, but more so like, Ice Cube and Tupac and, you know, even Snoop Dogg, like early Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? So I've been listening to a lot of bit of everybody, but I always listen to the artists a lot of people don't talk about as much, because you do have like your main ones, you know, your Biggies, your Pacs, your Jay-Z's, you know, J. Cole's, Kendrick's, but you know, I like guys like Lupe Fiasco, or guys like you know, B.O.B. You know, I was always even Chameleonaire, you know what I'm saying? Like it was so many artists that I came up on like listening to that a lot of people don't talk about enough, and they kind of just go under the radar. But
yes, B.O.B. is under the radar, and I don't understand why.
DJ Quick.
You know, it's crazy. And then even in the Christian world, man, like when it comes to Christian hip hop, like of course you know you're gonna listen
Like Just
to
Be B.O.G.
Come on, but Just Be B.O.G. Come on, man. Like, hey, but you know what I'm saying? I love when the artists put themselves out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you gotta do it.
Plug yourself and nobody else do it.
Nobody else. Hey, HiLite would do the same thing, man. And it's not even to be like fully yourself. I've learned more and more. Like you really do gotta. It's okay to be confident.
Right.
Even as a Christian artist, to be confident. Like, you know, they'll talk about some of the hottest in the game, and in my mind, I find myself saying, like, on my Kanye in a little bit, not in an arrogant way, but in a way like, hey, man, don't forget about that boy HiLite, man. Like, hey, they say I'm spitting out here, so I'm like, hey, I put myself out there too a little bit, you know, in a fun way. But, you know, it's just one of those things, man. You like to have fun. So my style is just a little bit of everything. Like, I can give you, I'm so diverse with it. You know, I can give you the lyrical, melodic feel. I can give you straight lyricism, like straight rap bars.
You got your vocals?
Yeah. You know, underrated is actually my vocals. You know, I actually found out from people. They're like, oh, man, you can low-key sing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even looking at myself as a singer. You know, it's just one of those things I'm built with where I kind of have some vocal range to me as well.
Okay.
Grew up in the band, so I play saxophone as well. A lot of people don't know that.
Word.
But, you know, even that gets incorporated.
Undercover Prince.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Hey, that might be a cool little title, the Prince of the CHH. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see. But like, yeah, you could say like I'm a musician first before I'm a rapper half the time. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Anderson .Paak or a Bruno Mars
I
type.
love
you know
Anderson .Paak. Oh
my
God,
you know, you gotta give him a little bit of diversity, man.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. So it's just the best way to put it, man. I'm able to blend in really well with my style, but I mostly just love to be lyrical. I like to paint pictures. I like to, you know, have fun with it and just be myself, you know, authentically. So that's the best way to kind of describe that.
All right.
So where the belt come from?
Right, because Pastor Troy, I know he's watching, and I know he's been keeping his eye on you.
What's up, Pastor? Hey, anytime you want the unification match, let me know, Pastor Troy. I got you, though. I know you've been, you know, you was the vet in the game, but you know I'm the younger coming up with it, so I'm ready. Let's go. But now, the belt, real talk on my end, man. I kind of came up with it on the CHH side a little bit because of the fact that being a wrestling fan, for one, it's just like. It's fun, man. This kind of gives like a whole different type of confidence when I rock this thing, man. Because you come out, you know, and what I noticed, I did it one time because I just always wanted to do it. Got my first replica belt, and then I kind of made this one, which was my custom one. And it's funny because every time I went to a show or just went somewhere, it stood out to people. They'd be like, oh, snap, he got the belt. And then, you know, I see how the kids light up. I see how the adults, you know, just like, hey, man, can we grab a picture? And the first thing I'm like, yeah, let's go do it,
Can
you
I
know?
say, Chick?
Absolute. Look. See what I'm saying? Like, let them know what's up.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait.
Look at that. Look, she got like, yeah,
wait.
I got the weight too.
It's not lightweight by any means. Like,
you gotta let them know. You let them know. Hey, all authentic, man. You know what I'm saying?
wow.
But I do this.
Nice.
I do this to showcase a couple of things, right? So, number one is confidence in who you are, right? You know, when you rock a belt, you're going to be confident, like forever confident, you know what I'm saying? Because you feel good, you know what I'm saying? It look good on you, you know, you checking yourself out, you taking your pictures like, yo, hey, look at me right now. Like, yo, I'm fly right now, right?
Flexing.
But then on the spiritual perspective, this is what God put in me when it came to me. Like, this is what made me start regularly doing this as far as interviews, shows, and all that. So I realized that when we work for Christ, right? When we serve Christ and we do what we do for Christ as Christian rappers, singers, dancers, whatever it is you do for God, right? There's a certain level of like knowing, hey, you on the winning team. You know what I'm saying? Like when you with Christ, you on the winning team. But peep this though, people don't understand, like, and this also even ties into the name of why I call myself HiLite Real. But like, people don't understand you work and work and work, even in your walk with God, you working and you working. But you on the winning team, and they don't understand there's so much test, trial, tribulation, and struggle you going through behind closed doors. And when you walk through and you got something like this on your arm, and you holding it loud and proud, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the stunt on people like, yeah, I'm better than you. I do this for everybody. Like, I wear this for everybody. That's why, like, when we take a picture or something, I'm like, yeah, you rock this too because you on the winning team like me. You a champ. She a champ. He a champ. This kid's a champ. You know what I mean? This family is champion because we don't know what each other been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all talked about the Will and Jada situation. You know what I mean? Like, you know, thinking about what Jada's battling secretly, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that make you a champ because whatever your faith is, you know what I'm saying? When you know your faith is in God, man, you already know, like, God always got your back, and you always going to overcome, and you always got the victory. And anybody that wear a title or got a championship, man, they work to earn that, you know what I'm saying? They put in the work, and shoot, even when, you know what I'm saying, when they defended it on a daily basis, they know as soon as they win, man, it's that moment, you know? So,
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, I used to carry a trophy.
yeah.
Just rocked it. Then one day I want to take a picture.
Yeah.
A little child stepped on it, broke this. I stopped rocking it.
Oh,
man. Crushed your idea.
Just broke my trophy. Like,
What?
it was small.
Yeah.
I raised it up though, cause I won.
Come on. Hey, you know, you could pick up the broken pieces of that baby, still mold it up.
I threw it in the garbage.
Oh.
Just gonna get a whole new one. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna get a whole new one.
Let's go.
So when it comes to your support system, like your family, your friends, I don't know if you're connected to a church, but do you have that solid support system? Has it been a struggle here and there?
Oh, yeah. Well, first off, shout out to my church home, Kingdom Binded Ministries, man. You know, Pastor Mark, First Lady Denise, man, they are a great first, you know, like tandem. They love to teach and different things like that. But also, man, yeah, the support system is heavy. I mean, it's hard for me to even really classify one church as home because I've had so many churches. I got an uncle back in Memphis who's a pastor, man, and you know, actually two uncles that are pastors. You know, Greater Cloud of Witness, and you know, City of Praise, Church of God in Christ, man. You know, shout out to them if they out there listening. Memphis, Tennessee, that's my fam out there. But yeah, man, I got people that got my back and love me, man. The support is crazy. Every time a song drops or something, there's always somebody out there showing me love. People hitting on the live, you know. Shout out to my lady that's in the building quietly with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Supporting your boy,
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
strong
So,
woman
you know
by
what I'm
your
saying?
side.
Like, it just the support system is crazy, and I just want to say, like, it's humbling, and it's what keeps me humble because my support system keeps me humble because they'll blow me up all day while also giving it to me straight. And letting me know, like, hey, you know, this could be a little bit better, or hey, man, you could have came a little harder on that track, just a little bit. But it's also crazy because I'm just getting that constant love that keeps me going, keeps my engine up. So shout out to everybody, man, from Atlanta to Memphis, all across, you know, the seas, all across the nation, man. There's people a little bit of everywhere showing your boy love.
Cool. So tell me one more question.
What's up?
How far you see yourself going with this CCH movement?
Man, you know what? Let me say, like I said, I've been doing this for a minute now, man. Real talk. And I don't see myself stopping anytime soon, man. Like, people try to put a cap and a limit on this thing, man. But you know what? I feel like I get stronger and stronger each single time. And God just shows me more and more that he's not done with me in this field. And even when the music side seems like it's done, music is so in my blood that it's never really done because I write my own stuff, you know, so I'm a natural creative writer.
Okay.
So even if I'm not doing it, God might use me to build it for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Or for that matter, it's just so many other fields. I podcast, I do all kind of things, man, where I just feel like God always gonna use me for some other lane. So I'm just thankful, man, but we gonna keep going and keep being. I'm here and I ain't going nowhere, y'all.
Nice.
We should start a trend, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, wrestling, you know, they got the tag team.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, brother. I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
You see it. I
Hey,
do too.
you know what? This is things called, trios tag team titles too. So, shout out to my boy Network. We got that too. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So look, now when it comes to booking you, where can they contact you to book you to come to their events? When it comes to shows and things like that, social media.
Yeah.
Go ahead and run it.
Absolutely, man. You can find your boy everywhere, anywhere, and everywhere, man. I am all across the board. On Instagram, if you want to reach out to me, it's at HiLite Life, HiLite Life. Same thing for Twitter, HiLite Life. Or you can go to my website, www.HiLite Real, that's HiLite Real.net. I have a business contact number you can reach me at 404-207-2645. Hit me up, shoot a text, or give a call, man, and just leave out a message who you are. If I can't get back to you, we will get back to you ASAP. So, again, thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I love y'all.
All right, so we're going to end it. So find a camera, and to our viewers out there, anyone that says, hey, you know what, HiLite Real, I like that you're carrying that belt, and I'm a winner too. So what is it that you can tell me as far as words of encouragement so I can keep going?
Straight up, man. Let me tell you, that person that's watching, that person that's listening, real talk, it's your boy HiLite. Don't forget the real. Champ, just like you know what I'm saying? This ain't just me, this is us. We on the winning team. We always got it. I know it gets hard. I know it gets difficult. There are times where you sit there and you like, man, can I really even keep doing this anymore? I feel like ain't nobody supporting me, or I feel like I am going nowhere. Trust me, understand. If God gave you this vision, you wrote this down, you made this plain, and it seemed like it's in this just getting started phases, and then, maybe you hit a little plateau and it seemed like you stopped. It ain't never stopped. Sometimes them challenges is what you need to be stronger, better, and rebuild, redesign, redeliver, and come back stronger than ever. This is a living example of how much stronger you are and will be and always can be as long as you got the victory in Christ Jesus. So HiLite Real is proud of you. HiLite Real loves you. Jesus loves you, and Jesus is proud of you and what you're doing. So keep going, keep grinding. Most importantly, keep kingdom grinding. Y'all see what I did there? Real
nice.
talk. Let's go.
All right, y'all. Well, hey, it's your girl, Biscuit. What up, y'all?
And your boy, Slap Me Will.
Jesus.
Just be B.O.G.
And our special guest now, family, we got
HiLite Real in the building.
All right, that's our time. Kingdom Ground Radio Show. We're gonna get our backstage interview with HiLite Real. So stick around. We'll be back next week. Peace, y'all.
Slap me, Will.
Don't slap me.
Heard to getting exactly what you want, especially when you eat. At Subway restaurants, you choose your freshly baked bread, meats, cheese, and veggies to make a sub that's just right for you. Come in and create yours today. Subway, eat fresh.
I put my hands up, 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 I put my. Take my life, kept me in his hands. I lost